Hi guys, I just want to go over a quick video with you so you know how to navigate your class this summer. So if you find your course, which some of you are either taking principles or you're taking development, you can click on your course. And everything is under the modules on your home page. Every week it's spelled out exactly what it is that you need to take. And you see my computer's taking time to load it. And it looks like a lot when you look at week one, but really what this is, none of these are graded. These are all exercises to help you with your chapter. So as you're reading your chapter, you can watch these little like 1-2 minute videos that go along with the chapter. So as you're reading, you have something to illustrate it since you're not in class, you're online. Also, there's activities. So if you watch this activity, a video activity, at the end of it, it gives you like little practice questions. Same thing with the concept practice and the learning curve. All of these give you questions at the end to test your knowledge, so it helps you learn it. It's the testing effect, and it is very good for learning material. Also, each one, I'm going to give you a practice quiz. So after you've done everything for the chapter called Prologue, you get a practice quiz at the end. Again, this does not go into your final grade at all. It's just practice questions that are going to be very similar to what's on the test, and some of these may even turn out to be on the test. So you see in week one, you've got the prologue chapter and chapter 1. Those are all together in that first week. So I can see if you're doing them, but I'm not grading you on them. So later, if you come to me and you say, I don't understand, I studied really hard, and I see that you didn't do any of these, then that's not really studying very hard. So you should try and do all these little exercises that the manufacturer of the book has made. They're very professional and they look very good. Okay, so if you go down to week 2 and week 3, you'll see that the exam for week 3 pops up. That's your first exam. You have to come on campus to take the exam. There's a password on it. You're given the password when you come on campus, and you will take your exam on campus. Those are the things that you're graded on. You're also graded on a few other items. For example, the portfolio. So you'll see portfolio for prologue, portfolio for chapter 1. You'll also see this in your syllabus. It's simply taking one item in each chapter and then writing a paragraph on it. So you relate it to your life personally somehow, and it's very easy. And there's a format you can follow, which is right here. Everything you need is right in the week. So when you click on this, you will see the format. You can download it, print it, but you just put the name of the chapter. So the first one is prologue, your name, and the concept in the chapter that you're going to look at, something like statistical significance. I think that's in the first chapter there. And then how does it relate to my life? Well, you can talk about how you assume things are true because women tend to do this in your family, and you base it on your personal experience, when we know from statistical significance and research that our personal experience is not very reliable when it comes to how the general population acts. So we shouldn't make assumptions about the whole female race based on what happens with the women in our family. And you can give me some example of how your mom always does this, but then you found out that most women don't do that. So that's how simple it is. It's one paragraph. Here, though, you are going to write the reference for the chapter and your book. So it's your textbook and the chapter that it came from. You also have an introductory video, and that's where you just tell us a little bit about yourself, and the instructions are here, and they're also on the assignment page. So post a short video introducing yourself, tell us your future plans in college, how long you've been a student in college, and something we would never guess about you. So make it interesting. It doesn't need to be very long. It does count towards your grade, and it's a very easy A. You just simply have to do it. So it's kind of like a little giveaway grade there. Okay, look, I can go back. And so this is actually found under discussions. That's where you would post it. So you would hit reply, and then you attach your video, and all of us can look at it. So I can click up here, or I can click here to go back. All right. And this gets you to Launchpad. So there's a link right here to take you directly to it, or when you click on any of these, it takes you to it as well. So let's try it. Let's say you're going to do this video activity. So you click on it, and it's linked to Macmillan. You should already be signed up there. So when you get to it, you're going to see this. Now, this name, just ignore it. I don't know why that's on there, but this is your course. Just make sure you're under my instructor, PSY 200, and everything is in here. So if you click this arrow, it's going to expand everything that was assigned to you for the prologue. And then you would click on, you want to take your practice test, or here, let's do this first, because you want to get to the video. So video activity. So you click on it, and then you watch the video, and then afterwards there's an activity to do with it. So I'm not going to play the whole video now, but you get like a little quiz afterwards, just going back over what was presented in that information. Okay, so we can go back. Actually, we can just close that and go back to here. Okay, so let's go back to our home page. And these are really cute little activities. They help you learn it very well. If you want to just look at the assignments that are due for grades, you can click here. And it gives you a synopsis of all your assignments in a row. Okay, discussions. You'll know from your syllabus there's a couple things that you have to post. You have to do your research article presentation. So your research article presentation is a PowerPoint. And then your intro video is due week 1, and that's a video. Okay, and it's set up so that you can view everybody else's and make comments on the ones that you want to. Your grades, click on grades, and you will see your grade for everything that you are graded on. Here, see, here's your research article presentation. Here's your intro video. There's a syllabus and a weekly quiz test that you have to take right in the beginning, which is very easy. You can open your syllabus in another window, and you can look up all the answers while you're taking it. So that should be an easy A for you as well. Okay, so I'm going to navigate back to the beginning of the course. Okay, so for your syllabus, click on Files. And you'll see all the forms and files that you need for the course. Here's your syllabus. Click on your syllabus. Okay, and this I would suggest printing and keeping in front of you. Maybe stick it in your book or something so you have it handy. These are the 2 books that you need for the course. And these are all the requirements. These are your outcome competencies. What might be important to you in particular is the grading scale. You'll see each exam is worth 15%. Your research article is 15%. Your intro video and your syllabus calendar quiz is 5% each, and the portfolio is another 15% altogether. The portfolio is each of those paragraphs all put into one. So you're not going to get that grade into your final grade until the very end. So at the end, I count up all of them that you've done. If you're missing any, then you're going to get less than 100%. And that becomes 15% of your grade. Okay, and here are the research articles that you can pick from. All of them are in this file category, so you can just click on one of them. That way you don't have to go to the library and do the research for it. I'm just providing them for you. You can pick any one you want to. And I don't accept late assignments. Chapter quizzes are how I take attendance for online courses. So make sure that you do the chapter quizzes. Those are important for you to do better on the exam. And some of those questions will be on the exam. And it is better for you to, it's better for you attendance-wise, because if you miss 3 classes, I will drop you from the course. See, it's right here. You draw out from the course if you miss 3 or more than 3. Okay, and these are your exams. Each one of them is given on campus. You're given 75 minutes to take the exam, and the hours are between 4 and 7 p.m. All your dates are given to you ahead. So this is what I did for your dates. Scroll down to the bottom, and first of all, here is the rubric of how you'll be graded for the article presentation. So you'll need that. But this is most important right here. I would definitely, if you don't print anything, print these 2 pages. This is your calendar. Keep this and look at it every week. This way you will not miss anything. Everything is here. What you should be reading, what the topics are, the assignments. So you read the prologue and chapter 1. You do the portfolios for the prologue and chapter 1. all the Launchpads assignments for the prologue in Chapter 1, your syllabus and weekly calendar quiz, and then for discussion board, DB is discussion board, your personal intro video goes on there. And then you have to make comments on everyone else's. So to keep all of this straight, I have the due dates for everything right here. So this tells you when your weekly quiz is due. It's May 25th. Most things are due on Saturday nights. Not Sunday nights, Saturday nights. Okay? But this on the 23rd, see how this is due earlier. So when you have something on a discussion board, which is what DB is, then you have to turn it in by Thursday. So that leaves 2 days for you to comment on 2 of your classmates' submissions. Over here is what everything counts for. So the 2 graded things are 5% each. It's your weekly quiz and your syllabus weekly calendar quiz and your intro video. So you can see week 2, you get a little breathing room, then boom, we're back to week 3. So I would use week 2 after you take this your portfolio quiz and finish your portfolio and take the chapter quiz. I would then start studying for the exam you have the following week. Okay, it is summer. Remember, it's much faster. We have to go through the chapters faster. To make things a little bit easier, please note that I have dumped chapters 3, 4, and 5. I'm doing this out of order because I want you to benefit from the memory chapter for the rest of the class, so I moved it forward. We are also dropping part of chapter 9, so you only have to do the part on thinking in the beginning. You don't have to worry about the language part. And we are also dumping half of chapter 12, so all you have to do is the part on emotions. That's all you'll be tested on. So I've cut out a lot of the book so that you can finish. Otherwise, it's just too much to do in such a short amount of time. So I changed everything to make it a little bit easier, but do keep in mind this is a summer course, so you cannot fall behind. That's why this calendar is so important. Make sure that you have this with you all the time. And you're going to need to work on your class daily. This can't be something that you just leave until the weekends. That's why I don't even have things due on Sunday. You need to work on this Monday through Friday, and Saturday is your last chance to get everything in. Okay, so you can see here are all the articles. So you can just pick them. You don't even have to look them up or go to the library and find them. They're all right here. Okay, there's your portfolio entry format form, and it's also under the modules. I try and make things as simple as possible so there are multiple places so you can't miss them, right? Here's the portfolio entry format again right here in week 1. So this is pretty much it. Should be fairly easy here if you go to ARC. And you'll see that here is a link to my YouTube page, and in particular to the video on how to do an APA chapter reference. So you can watch me do it, and it will help you a little bit there, I believe. And that's it. So if you have any other questions, you can text me. What I would like to do for this class, though, is set up a WhatsApp for this class so that we can text each other as a whole entire class at once. I'll send you texts to the whole class. You guys can respond to each other. I've had students ask what's the next assignment, and somebody quickly answers before I even have a chance to. So it's a really good thing. Download WhatsApp, and then I will add you. You can email me your phone numbers, tell me when you have added WhatsApp to your phone, and I will create a summer 2019 principals WhatsApp class and add everyone to it. So please do that as soon as you possibly can so that we can hook up right away and talk to each other as a group through text. And that way it's not blowing up your private text messages. It's separate under the WhatsApp link as a group. Okay? All right, if you have any questions, please don't hesitate to contact me.